Good evening, Zelda 1 Randomizer fans. We've got another Rookie Rumble tournament match here. We are in the round of 16. Tonight's match is going to be Flipheal versus Ray of Light. Flipheal is, I believe, our number 6 seed. Ray of Light, I believe, is 23. Could be off by one there. Yeah, this should be a really good match. This is their first game, game 1. I'm Flurry on commentary. I am joined by Diesel Pilot. How you doing?
Doing great, Flurry. Good to see you. And I just released the runners. They'll be catching up to us on the restream here in 30, 40 seconds or so. And looking forward to this. Yeah, you mentioned, we got Flipheal number 6, Ray of Light number 22, and they are off. So looks like Ray of Light has completed 2 rounds. Flipheal, the number 6 seed, actually took a bye the first round, so it's only so far had to face off against EMP any amount of money. So we'll be seeing though how their play styles shape up and how they play at this stage of the tournament. At this part, anything can happen any day. You can't let those seed numbers fool you.
Yeah, totally. Flipheal comes in red hot, getting second place in the last 2 qualifiers in order to secure that number 6 seed and get that bye. So has been doing really well. Things we'll want to look for with this particular flag set. We have our White Sword item as a guaranteed wand that kind of tends to govern more expansive exploration of the overworld. You see our first, the other big thing, as we see from Flipheal and Ray of Light, that hints are helpful, and we have a pretty expensive hint shop right off rip at the starting screen. So as soon as we get the money, wouldn't be surprised to see both runners safe scum those hints immediately.
Oh yeah, you got to get big advantages like that when you can, and having money, if picking up some money, if you're able to get some, save it up and get those hints right out the gate, and don't just go ahead and safe scum it. No harm in that, no embarrassment there.
18 was a small secret, pretty close to maximum, so that's nice. What is not nice is Lionel's on the overworld. That's not great. Anything that's going to do 2 hearts of damage with a projectile while we're walking around with 3 total is going to be a little spooky. Darkness, not quite so bad. Usually that's like, from what I've observed, 2 of like the big 4 between them, Wizrobes and Gorillas. So that kind of means we're likely to see Gorillas and Wizrobes in dungeons, but time will tell.
And so something else we've seen already. Oh, Flipheal taking a lever bop. But we've already seen 2 of our inroads, one at the southwest corner and then one at the push block next to start. And that's what caused Flipheal to have to go and run off towards the coast, getting pushed out of that push block room.
Yeah, any roads next to start, always really helpful. Big secret of 88, that's not great, but it's not terrible. At 88, if you don't mind doing it twice, we could probably still save scum those hints.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of the save scumming. You just have to, like you said, have to go and restart once in the middle, but no harm there. And 88 minus 66, so 22 on our nasty ram door repair.
I just noticed that any road clipped us in a power, or put us in a power bracelet location, so you do have to block clip in order to get past that. Let's see, another secret. So getting back up to 88 for Flipheal. Yep. Lionel's, yeah, Ray of Light feeling that damage there.
A Lionel in the Dark Knight overworld can be painful there. Oh, and another hint shop just northwest of the start screen. So. You know what? This is screaming to me. Go ahead and just save scum the stuff, because you're not gonna. Your opponent's going to, right? That's what you got to be thinking. Is your opponent's going to be getting that advantage, and if you don't come out with that advantage too, you're going to lose it.
Yeah, I completely agree. Get them out of the way. This way, you know,
Big
if you want to
gazes with the boomerang.
Yeah, so we don't have to die 5.
And Gleok lurks with the recorder, so wood boomerang in 5 and recorder in 4.
Alright, yeah, here comes the save scum. Ray of Light is that done, and Flipheal is also going to check these hints.
Okay. Hey, what did I tell you? All right, Gliok returns the power bracelet. Power bracelet in 8. But what I tell you, no, if you don't, your opponent will.
Yeah.
And Ray, it looks like she's moving on over to that room as well with the other hints. Oh, barely ducking in there. So she'd have to do it twice. So will Flipheal, though. And Manhandler threatens with the book. So book in 3. Book is a map, or the atlas, in addition to giving us all of the... or in addition to giving us the wand fire, it gives us all the maps in the game.
Yeah, earlier you can get that, the more impact it's going to have. Aquamentus with the ladder, that's huge hint. We're almost certainly going to need the ladder in the seed. We're giving our tracker Kami and Renkai here a good workout to start, huh?
And the $59 hint, Goria grumbles with the raft. So the raft is in 7.
So every hint gave us an item. Boy, that's pretty nice to find.
I love it. And I bet our hint guys in the dungeons, all the old men in the dungeons, are going to give us a whole lot of "you are here" hints with all this goodness.
Yeah,
coming up.
I had no idea how frequently those are a thing until I started playing, and I'm like, it's every other dungeon.
It really does seem like it sometimes, and yeah, I don't know what it is. If somehow maybe they're just generated in a sequence, and then the randomizer goes and applies them or something. But whatever it is. So it looks like another any road. So,
yeah, we had the Lost Hills Armus and then the Forest Armus. So this will actually get us knock out a good chunk of the Armus items here. So it's either going to be one of these two in the forest or the grave. And hey, early white sword.
I love it.
Good job getting through all those blue vinyls. That can be really tricky.
That was rough, yeah. So, yeah, I rarely see the white sword actually in these Ricky Rumble flag sets with the wand being guaranteed at 46 hearts, and then the mags at 10. It's like you hardly ever get to it, and there's until it's just like way too late.
Yeah, I think that's totally right. Red Candle as our coast item, so we're probably not getting that unless we find level 1 early. But yeah, so now that you have all these hints and you've got a white sword, are you thinking just dig dungeons on site, or are you still going to be a little more concerned about not doing the bigger ones first while we're at low health?
So, I will still go in and do a few screens worth of dungeon. You never know when you're going to get some a lucky play. You might even get a lucky early Triforce that would keep you from having to dig the dungeon, and at that point you just knock it off your shopping list and move on. And don't pick up those bombs.
No, yeah, you don't need them here. Just like you don't pick up that clock while there's wall masters hanging around. But yeah, finding level 3, this will be really nice. If we can get the book, won't have to worry about any maps.
Book would be very handy, and this is not going to give us the book in this room, but it is going to open that shutter door that could give us something. And level 8. See what this standard gives us.
Yeah, we got 2 items in here, so if this is an item other than the power bracelet, but no, it's the power bracelet, so we knew that was here. Good to find early. We can route in those power bracelet checks as we're checking out the rest of the overworld.
That's not bad at all. The Any Roads did give us quite a bit of variety, although they did avoid Death Mountain. So, but they're still not. It's still not bad. Any Roads, I'd say maybe a B- on Any Roads.
Yeah, I think you're right. Death Mountain is definitely what you're looking for.
Yeah, Ray of Light just picked up her heart container out of level 3. And Flipheal's found a ladder block. Just full on Chevy Rim.
There's the Triforce. We're thinking about it.
Go take a look at a couple more rooms. You never know when you're going to be right next to something.
Yeah,
very valuable.
It feels terrible if you have to come back and it's like the very next room has the item. You're like, oh.
See, this is a potential. I'd say you go ahead. You see if you can push this. Just stay alive. And Ray of Light's got her book. Nope. So no item. Okay, maybe one more room, but after that, if you have to dig, or if it's a room that you're going to have to kill again, don't go digging too much further.
Yeah, the enemy set's gonna help out a little bit here. We haven't seen any like super difficult enemies. It's been mostly moblins, spiders, and snakes. So
yeah. Oh, yep, got a wall master, and Ray of Light has found all of level 3. As soon as she gets this keystone, she'll be good to go. And there she is. She's out of there. She's done with 3. She's got the book, the heart, and she's gone.
anytime you can full clear a dungeon on your first trip, especially with 3 hearts.
Oh yeah,
you're thrilled about it.
3 hearts, wood sword, and green tunic. That's the motherload right there. Okay, so Flipheal, the room that he was in, it had the traps, so that's going to keep the room dead. So yeah, not a bad call to go ahead and just explore as long as you can keep alive. Ray of Light gets her blue candle out of the blue candle shop at 6, and she's going back in. She's not going to be able to afford anything, but she is going to be able to look and see that meat there is only 41 rupees.
Yeah, that rolled pretty close to the minimum, I believe, for the meat block.
I believe the minimum is 40.
Compass, well, we knew where the Triforce was here. Yeah, sometimes you'll see runners, I think, by and large, the first time you get a candle that is not from the Take Any, whether it's the shop or the Wood Sword Cave, you just get it first chance you get.
Yep. And picked up that key, there you go, and just be done with this 8 for now. Oh, careful now.
Yeah, those spike traps can hurt, especially when you're on 3 hearts. But yeah, I like getting this Triforce right now. You have 1 item left and potentially like 20, 30 rooms to explore. Just not terribly efficient. So we got other dungeons to check. We can check those first.
And Ray of Light did see another clue. The human has a wand by a lake, so that is going to tell us that our wand is at one of the lake spots. And let's see. There's quite a few of those that are left outstanding, and we've got burn blocks, bomb blocks, a raft spot, and the recorder spot.
Yeah, that's kind of the area you don't want to see it in because it could be item blocked by either the raft or the recorder. But with candle in hand, I wouldn't be surprised to see Ray of Light just head toward Candle Row relatively soon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Max Mid.
Yeah, that's right, 40. Alright, there's our Take Any, and yeah, Flipheal's going to get the heart. We want to be prepared for the wand.
Yep. And Ray of Light just put some money on the table with that large secret coming in when she had 214, so is only able to get 41 of those 88.
Yeah, and I think we've already seen one other one, so there's only one large secret out there at most. But we're going to get the blue ring as early as possible. So
excellent purchase.
Yeah, that blue ring has definitely saved me here and there. Flipheal buys a candle. Is it Monaco Rock?
Yeah, with dark nuts and well, with any kind of nasties on the overworld. But dark nuts and Lionels, you can find yourself getting just that happening to you.
Yeah. It's been entirely too long since you died. We're gonna fix that. But
see, if Flipheal had the blue ring, he wouldn't have had that problem.
I was gonna have this sort of segue into checking the Deadwoods now that we've got the candle. So both runners are in this neighborhood. We'll see if we find one of the dungeons. One, I think, is the dungeon we're looking to find the most. Get that ladder.
And meet my sibling along the coast. So the magical sword is going to be at one of the coast spots. which does mean that could be the other raft spot,
Yeah.
and it could also be the bomb. There's several bomb spots, of course, on the southern part of the coast that one of our runners, I believe it was Flipheal, was trying to get to earlier, but got sniped after taking that any road to the push block spot near start.
What are the chances both sword spots are raft blocked?
Very low, but also very possible.
I kind of want to see it happen at least once. Flipheal's going to go into 3, probably with the white sword now. I think no qualms about checking this dungeon out. That is a shape for level 5.
Yes, it is.
Actually, kind of big for a level 5 too, all things considered.
Yeah, but if it's a big level 5, that means there's less potential for it to be a ginormous level 6, which, for my money, is far preferable.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And 83 rupees for the bomb upgrade.
Yeah, we might see Flipheal go ahead and take that. It would kind of take the blue ring off the table, but if you're sitting at 73 right now with already one large secret gone, we'll see what happens. Rule of 5? Rule of 5. First stairs are transported.
Yeah, especially when you're segmented, it's almost always going to be in that other segment.
Well, it kept us in the same segment, hilariously enough. Level 5 never wants to take you where you want to go.
Not even where you needed to go.
No. Well, one benefit that Flipheal got from that extra dive in 8 is now sitting on 5 keys, whereas Ray of Light, she's only got, 0. So that could end up being a problem here. On only sitting on 1 bomb, we might be forced out of here pretty soon.
Yeah. Something I think she'd really want to see right now is maybe a hint for the for level 1. Get her the ladder location, but with zero keys. Oh, there's level 2.
Yeah, we don't know the item in here. The good news about leaving 5 is we know it's the boomerang, so it's not like you're missing out on any great power by not getting the item out of 5. You can always just come back to it later. 2 could be a lot of important things. So.
Oh wow, that push block from the Aquaman is just trolling us and pretending, no, this isn't the push block you're looking for.
No, we're going to give you a much more annoying room to have the push block in.
Yeah, this is where the red candle shines. Get them lined up and give them that candle juice a few times. They just melt like overcooked pancakes.
Oh, pancake sounds delicious right now, but
doesn't it though? I was on a trip last week for work, and we had Waffle House twice.
Hey.
Flipheal has his book.
Yeah, that's good to see. The segment taking us out in the blocky areas, a little nice for Ray of Light. It gives, when you're sitting on 0 keys and 0 bombs, the last thing you want to see from the level design is just consecutive linear rooms, because then any one of the 2 and then you're out of there.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Flipheal just keeps on racking up with the keys, up to 6 now. And there is the item, or the Triforce out of 3.
Ray of Light is going to need a bomb to be able to access that Triforce room.
Yeah, Manhandle threatens at the grave. She's like, yeah, I've been there. And
yeah,
even if that wasn't a ladder blocked enemies, I mean, the keys can fly back, but that is that I think the item's going to drop on the other side of that moat.
Yeah. The game knows sometimes.
Yeah. But let's see what this room does. Besides,
even with Blue Ring, this could be spooky.
Yeah, you got 1 hit left, and not what you wanted. Oh, Flipheal with the masterful dodges.
Oh, it's chat's telling us we've already got the item in 2. It was the silvers.
Oh, hello, thank you. See, I wasn't even paying attention, and Camion was paying attention, and
Yeah.
this is why we have trackers, is because commentators don't know what they're talking about.
They are the MVPs, that's for sure.
Thank you, Camion.
Well, we kind of need to get a bomb dungeon drop. We don't get it, so this is a bomb wall, and because we saw that was a ladder block to go to where the the ladder block was above it. So yeah, we definitely need bombs. We still could pull the wand around in one of these next couple checks. Oh, that's not a wand.
Well, that is a potion shop.
Alright, take any number 2. So we're up to 5 hearts. So when we do find that wand, 2 out of 3 chance we'll be able to grab it.
Flipheal using nice bomb force strat. Get some red Lionels to drop some bombs.
Yeah, Death Mountain is definitely the place you really want to flex that 10 force. Ooh, this is pretty gross.
Yeah.
One screen.
Just get in the hole.
Alright, well that's our big lake checks taken care of. So we still have the lake in the forest toward the southeast, and then the raft in the tutor spot.
And these door repairs still hitting us up for money.
Alright, Flipheal's just hit the max, only left about 20 or 30 on the table, but has the chance now to get the blue ring. I definitely want to, especially since you said we don't have any road transport here, we kind of want to, at the very minimum, see what's up here. Get the spots cleared out.
Yeah. Indeed. Let's see.
Yeah, I think just the 2 more south, or the 1 more southwest of here.
Oh, Ray of Light. Yeah. Trying to get this one force check. Getting bodied by those Lionels.
Yep, we got just west of this screen will be our, I think, the last non-item lake spot. So let's see. Lionel, please.
Yeah. Oh, the letter?
Hey, don't mind the letter, but definitely not the item we were hoping to see.
Yeah. Not at all. But hey, take the wins that you can get, even if they're not the ones you want. Flipheal finds a level. It is level 7, way up here at the top of Death Mountain.
Now, would you feel the 50% chance that raft is guarding the wand warrant digging out this raft in 7?
Well, so here's the thing. You absolutely are digging out that raft out of 7 because that hint, sail over the water to find the heart container. That tells us that our heart container is in a dungeon. We have not seen 9, and we don't know what the item is in 6. So we are absolutely taking that raft. This is not a K-Tap friendly seed.
And we find it right away, too. I think it was like the second room of level 7.
Pretty much, yeah. Very quick.
Raylight finds level 1. Are we going to get an early ladder?
Oh, we sure want it.
That's not a ladder. It's the opposite of a ladder.
Not even close. Oh, Patra.
Yeah, Patra makes the first appearance. We would like to go around you.
Yeah.
White Sword helps, and green tunic, you're taking 2 hearts of damage per hit, only at max 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. When you only have one extra hit to give, it's not a good way to fight a Patra. And so Flipheal's trying to see if he can figure out what this item is in the T without having to go down to the T. And the keys just absolutely are not cooperating. You still have a...
And it stops just short because, of course, it does.
All right, we just found our bait block in level 1. It is at the bottom, and it is not necessary at all.
Ooh, but level 1 is a Wizrobe dungeon. Now, red Wizrobes might end up being a little bit of blessing because Ray needs bombs.
They absolutely are a blessing. This is worthy of... Well, if I had White Sword, I'd be considering very much so just respawning that room.
Yeah.
But this situation, no, just there's nothing you can do in this room except... Oh, there's not going to be a key drop, though, dude.
Yeah, because the
She is... Oh! She's going to Kanana this.
Oh, very good.
Nice.
Yep, successful.
And she does get a key once she goes back and grabs the other one. So certainly still not the item that she wanted, but that key could open up doors that lock ladders.
Yeah, I think until we get the ladder, keys is probably the best thing we can find in these rooms.
Yeah. And, okay, so she's going to go back and grab the Triforce. Yeah, you don't need to go back and have to re-clear this room anyway, so just go grab the Triforce and get your out.
Yeah, it'll respawn that red Wizrobe room again.
Yep.
Give us a chance to get some bombs.
Would be nice.
As Flipheal gets bombs to go along with the 6 keys he's got.
Yeah, it seems like this is always the way it goes. One runner is resource rich and the other one just has bad RNG. But we do... Oh, hi,
there
ladder!
It is. Alright, we're out of here.
Yeah, there's still that blue wizard or yellow wizard room. I'm still thinking it might be worth it to go and see if I can force a bomb or two.
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea.
But no, she's out. She is going to go and play her advantages. Go pick up that red candle because you never know when light likes are just going to be troll-tastic.
Yeah, it's definitely, like, even these Vires here would be nice to have the red candle for if you get them along the wall.
Oh, I think Ray of Light actually was just on the bomb count drop for the bombs with that blue the blue Octorok, but hit the red one instead.
I hate when that happens. Oh wow, yeah, that level 8 was pretty big.
Zoinks.
But this will get Ray of Light some keys, which right now we need more than almost anything else. Triforce for Flipheal out of 7, so got the raft out of there. That dungeon is complete. Never have to come back. And
Yep.
yeah, we're gonna reset and head somewhere else.
Yeah. So one other thing I'm looking at, let's see, we've got our... See, one has our raft, one also has our magical boomerang, and we can be pretty sure... Oh, wow. We can be pretty sure... So either 6 or 9 has the heart container, depending on which one is raft blocked.
And I believe that also means our wand is at the flute spot in the Dead Woods.
I think you're right.
Because I believe Ray, she got the Forest Lake one. And I think Flipheal's going to get... Is this a blue ring purchase? Or no, we're just taking it any road.
Oh, hey, Ray. She picks up a random bomb pack just sitting in the room. Always welcome.
Boy, now with 2 keys and 7 bombs, Ray's probably like, I could play the game.
Yeah. actually explore the things that you want to explore.
All right, Flipheal, 7 keys in hand, will make relatively quick work. I don't think we saw any blue wizardrobes in this dungeon, just the red ones. So
Just the red ones. Yeah, you're right.
Shouldn't be a problem.
And I think going, yeah. Didn't really even have to go out of the way much to get progress.
Yeah,
It was all pretty tight.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of the dungeons kind of right next to each other, huh? Or at least close to the any roads.
Yeah. All the money drops when you're max money.
Yeah. How come the bait block guy gets a pizza? I want a pizza.
Yeah. In fact, yeah, these orange wizardrobes are also going to be given all the bomb drops.
Yeah, 4 HP, so bombs will one-shot him.
Yep. And
now we're basically looking for the bow. That's kind of the main thing we're looking for. It's gotta be.
It's either going to be 6 or 8.
8.
Yeah. If 6 is at our rough spot, then we're going to have to assume that 8 has the bow. Or so. We could find out right in any random room here that Ray of Light runs into.
Yeah, I think with Ray having seen the silvers in 2, is able to now make that deduction with the hints in hand. With a 50-50 chance of the bow being in here, I would totally understand if Ray's thinking, we're getting both items out of here before we leave.
Yeah. All right. Flipheal gets the ladder out of 1, so he's done. He's got everything out of there and gone.
Yeah, really fast ones. 4 Triforces to 2, gets a blue dark nut sandwich. Thanks, I hated having health.
Yeah. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that right now. Just gonna check 1Q2.
That's
maybe.
Yeah, with 1 heart and those enemies, it feels like it would be a one-way trip.
It definitely is a one-way trip. You are not coming down off that ladder. Instead.
Uh-oh.
You know, that could give Ray of Light just the little bit of advantage that she needs.
Yeah, that's because that's going to be either 6 or 9, and if that's 6, that's a 50% chance of seeing our bow. No, never mind. It's a 0% chance of seeing our bow because there's the bow in 8. That is great for Ray of Light because if Flipheal does not find level 6 soon, it could be quite some time before he comes back.
And with so knowing we got the recorder in 4, 1 is very close to 8. It's only 2 screens away. It starts to become a question of, do you want to press this 8 right now, or do you want to come back for the Triforce later?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like anytime you got silvers and ladder in hand, I feel like Triforces kind of have to be priority 1. Maybe that recorder, because it's in 4 and 4 is not terribly big, if it's only like an extra 3 or 4 rooms, sure. But I think
Ray, you got bow and silvers. Go and just shoot the moblins. Oh, she's just trying to get over to that other room. Not bad. This is one of the things that it's weird. Like, I've never been able to intentionally successfully block clip, but I can ladder clip like a beast.
It's definitely practice. There's a good visual aid that I can remember for going up going upwards, where like the head pixel is right before the top rung. So that one I
Yeah.
can get. The left and right, I just kind of wing it.
And here's Flipheal's bow. He was just a couple
Yeah,
rooms away, so that advantage has just been erased.
yeah, what a play to go right back into 8 and get that bow.
Yeah.
And it makes sense because we were going to get that coast item. I don't think Flipheal had seen what the item was.
Yeah. Even if he had, at this point, you see it, it's gonna. You never know when you're gonna be able to take advantage of it. Now he's checking the coast. All right, let's see which coast is this. All right, so we can pretty much assume that this is going to be our heart container here in the 6, which means any key and red ring are going to be in 9.
Yeah. Oh, those are not the 2 items you want to see in level 9, though. Come on, game.
No, they are not.
I wonder if this pushes Flipheal to just get the blue ring after we're done here.
There is still a small chance, about a 1 in 40 or so chance that 9 is also the other raf spot.
Well, I
1 in
think we
20.
saw the other ref spot.
Oh, we did? Okay, I didn't remember it.
I believe Flipheal checked it right after getting the raft. And I
Oh,
think
that would make sense.
secret.
Yeah. So, yeah, this pushes us to... Yeah, I think that guarantees it, yeah. And Camion has confirmed it by marking it on the tracker on the screen. Red ring and any key are in 9.
Oh, not usually 35 minutes in where you know where everything is, even from a spectator perspective. But
Yeah,
that
it's
shows how good those hints were.
Yeah. The value of those hints right there.
Uh-oh.
You're picking up that heart because that puts you at 7 and you're still on with sword.
We have a minor problem on Flipheal's side, though. That is a dig dogger blocking a one door in that small column on the left side.
Yep, and oof. This may be a double dip.
Yeah,
Low on health.
unless Flipheal can find a transport, we need that flute to go further.
Not going to be there. Really?
Yeah, this is... Ooh, that's a 4 heart. Ooh,
Yep.
Ouch.
Ouch is right. That was not friendly. Ray of Light has select cycled over to the arrows, so we'll probably be seeing those coming up in place now. I hope we do, because nobody should just forget about the arrows that they got, especially when it's silvers. Especially when you got 109 of them in your quiver.
I mean, if it was me, I'd forget I'd had silvers and buy wooden arrows.
There is that too.
I feel like plenty of people have done that, but it still feels some sort of way. Ouch.
There is a reason it's a meme. And let's see, Ray, I don't know if she's bombed up before or not. She's going to go and take a trip around. Actually, at this point, what you want to see is not that.
Yeah.
Getting bubbled while you're getting ready to line up your Wizrobe shot, not what you want. But, and I forget what I was going to say you want to see. Chat, help me out.
How about another way into a room that doesn't go through that Chevy?
Right? That would be... Yes.
Let's see, is this... this could be. No, it cannot be. There's a shutter door. So I think Flipheal is hoping that that's the room with the Triforce. But, okay. You definitely want that heart.
Oh, yeah. That puts him at 7 hearts, and this could be the other heart.
I think it's the one time where Flipheal would have rather seen a transport than the item here.
Yeah.
Now, if this is not the Triforce, we are certainly flute blocked. Oh, how about that? The blue Wizrobe is cooperating. Oh, that was close.
That was way too close. But he survived.
Yeah. Fortunately, flute and 4 shouldn't be too big, and once we get that flute, we can literally just whistle back to 6. So it won't be too much of a big deal. We still had to find level 4 in the first place, and there is the Triforce from 8 for Ray.
You know, I think that was a Y-Force, but I think that was a I'll take it Y-Force.
Yeah. Why didn't you give it to me sooner, Force?
I like it.
All right,
Why did you wait so long?
I know. It didn't have to be the 37th room, but this is a gross coast room.
She's got the perfect idea, though. Just use the silvers. That's what they're there for. Silver down the Lionels and come back and see what you get.
Level 9, not actually that big as far as level 9s go. And there's our wood sword room.
Yeah, the wood sword on the exact opposite side of the high roll from where we started. And there's our wood arrows, too. Let's see, going back in for key?
He doesn't have the silvers yet.
Okay.
He's got the bow, so this makes sense.
Okay, yeah. I forgot it was Ray that had the silvers on it, too. He doesn't know that the silvers are in 2 yet, either. Because that was not a hint.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he didn't dig out fully level 2 because it wasn't all that big. But that would definitely be an out for Ray, right? Like if Flip grabs the Triforce and then decides to dig all 9 for it. Yeah, a little bit of an untimely death there. Not that deaths are usually timely, but the last couple spots of that Lost Hills check can always be a pain in the butt to get back to.
Oh yeah. And Flipheal's come back into 5. Ray, you don't need those arrows. Might want the key though.
Yeah, I think she was thinking about the key.
Certainly marking it on their tracker just in case.
Especially given how the first 20 minutes of the game went for.
Yeah. Well, it's 63 for a key, actually. It's not a bad price. It's almost as low as it gets.
Alright, good news for Ray of Light that she is approaching the Armis item and we'll get that white sword. Has done a really good job of really keeping things close despite not having the white sword for a good 20 to almost 30 minutes behind Flipheal.
Yeah. Let's see, Flipheal. Okay, yep, using alright, yeah, burn pancake strats. I like it. I don't like burn pancakes, but I like the strat. Nobody likes burned pancakes. I do love silver skewered Lionels.
Yeah, I bet those Lionels didn't like it.
Yeah, well, you know what? You just go and throw sword beams at me. I'm going to put you on a silver skewer. There is Flipheal with the silvers out of 2.
Yep.
So once again, the old rule applies. If you need an item, the upgraded item out of a dungeon, just go ahead and buy the basic item in a shop, and you'll get it.
Cries in Red Ring. I feel that so much.
How many times have we gone and bought the blue ring only to find the red ring in like 3 minutes?
I think it was like literally my last tournament match, but at least it was behind a bunch of Wiz robes, so I ended up feeling okay about it.
Essentially, the blue ring or the red ring was blue ring blocked.
Yeah.
And Flipheal actually with pick something, dude.
Yeah, silvers would be a little safer here because you're still going to do 2 hearts of damage, 1 hug, and got to start over.
And you can't duck out. Oh.
Nicely done.
Oh, wow. Okay. Good job.
They tried the classic pincer attack, but they couldn't quite pull it off.
Yeah. Now just
Oh, don't get hugged.
All right. Putting poor Diesel Pilot's heart into.
Right? I saw him just holding forward on the mummy, so I'm like, oh no.
Saw my life flash before my eyes. And
we got
Flipheal
it.
is out of 2. Has everything he needs.
Only 1 heart away from Mags. Normally with White Sword is perfectly just fine for, especially for the Ganon fight. But when you're sitting on Green Tunic, yeah, you want to get it.
Oh yeah, 47 and 83 are potion prices. Pretty steep. Not the worst I've seen, but they both rolled up.
Yeah, not great. I love the rare times, just from a comedy perspective, where the red potion is cheaper than the blue potion.
Oh yeah, get the 50 and the 51.
Right? Like, someone should talk to this guy about his pricing strategy. Alright, we do get to the segment on the right here. Only care about the Triforce in 5. We definitely do not need a Magic Boomerang. Despite the hints occasionally telling us it's the best item in the game.
Oh yeah. And Flipheal would probably enjoy seeing. Oh, hey, look at that.
Yeah, I'm actually a little surprised he didn't pick it up.
I wonder if he is saving up for Blue Ring.
Blue Ring, I think would really be all we have left to buy, because we can definitely afford that in a potion.
So he knows, or he's got enough knowledge. If he's been paying attention, he's got enough knowledge to know that the red ring is in 9.
Right.
Although he's not exactly being frugal with arrows.
Yeah, and you know what? That could be another reason. Like, you just want to spray them with arrows all over the place. You think that 150 sounds like a lot, but then you just get a room with like this with a bajillion likes, and they're like, oh, here's 10 of your arrows gone.
Right. And okay, Ray of Light picks up the Triforce out of 4. We know that it is the Recorder is the last item. We have not seen. Have we seen 9?
Yeah. We 9, I believe, was along the coast, and Good for Ray is going to go back into 4 and get this Recorder. We know it's required.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, this is actually a little bit of. I mean, Flipheal's still in a good spot, but if I saw that correctly, that was the vanilla White Sword spot, where Flipheal was like 2 screens away and took a death right before it, kind of routed in all the other spots first, and he's looking for level 4 is what he wants to find right now.
Yeah. Level 4 would be the missing opportunity, and Flipheal is now Mags eligible.
Yeah, let's see if he heads. No, I was to say, if we see him head straight down.
Yeah, that's not the play just yet, at least.
Yeah, it's tough when you have like a set route that you're gonna just check like 8 or 9 checks in a row on consecutive screens to step away from that and say, all right, I'm gonna go grab the mags, but then you don't grab the mags, and Captain Wizrobe and his friends, the other Wizrobes, all show up, and you're like, well, I wish I had that magical sword.
Ray of Light is once again key starved, or bomb starved, and is also a little bit low on keys.
Yeah, I mean, Flipheal has 12.
Yeah.
12! That's so
He could be in a situation where he sees the any key in 9 and is like, no, I'm good.
No, I don't need it. Oh, I forgot about this spot for a lake. The Forgotten... I guess that's why they call it the Forgotten Spot.
That is a Forgotten Spot, yeah.
Quite literally in this case, but that wand is... I think that would drive Flipheal to not necessarily pick up bags until it's routing convenient.
Right. In fact, may even avoid it altogether at this point because he's got 1, he's got 8. There's nothing else he needs to go down to the coast for.
Well, I think that's where 9 was. So I think at the very least
okay.
we'd see him pick it up right before 9.
That's right. Oh, you want those bombs? Yes, you do. You do not want the 4 hard hit from the Wizrobe.
Oh, hey, more bombs.
Yeah. You want to go north. Or there. Yeah, that works.
Trying to save a key. Speaking of keys.
Yep. This is going to be quite helpful.
Yeah, Ray's only got to look for staircases now, so unless there's, I think once you're sitting on like 5 or 6 keys, if you can skip a room, especially a room like this.
Yeah.
We saw what a Chevy Wizrobe room did to Flipheal earlier.
That was painful to see. And I think the Wizrobe is not the lead character in this one, so should be. We'll see what Yep, it's the orange one. Grab them. You're not coming back for them anyways.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is not great. Well, arrows are going to help, but you kind of want these blue Wizrobes to come to the edge, but not stay there and hit you 4 times. So it looks like he's stuck in a loop.
Good. And I think she was in a point where she had gone down to Flipheal did get the magical sword. Okay.
Yeah, Flipheal doesn't have a lot of places left to check. So he's going to find Mags and then level 9 and probably circle up north.
Yeah.
It would be either this. Flipheal was the one who did West Death Mountain a little early, so may only have like this forest path into the Lost Hills left.
And there's a recorder. Alright, get out of there, get you some gun, and get you on to the next thing.
Yeah, Ray now sitting on... Oh, that sail across was a dungeon hint, right?
Sail across is a hint to... Well, it's not directly a dungeon, it's an item hint, but it does
I mean, we found it in a dungeon.
I think it was in a dungeon.
Okay, so Ray doesn't Ray may not know about that, whereas Flipheal definitely did. Yeah, so Ray needs to find 7.
Yeah. Which is way up on the edge of West Death Mountain.
Oh, careful. Careful. That's better.
That was not what you wanted to do. But she does have the recorder now. She can whistle over to 3. Or 4. Probably 3, though, is what she'd want to do.
Yeah, I think after Lionel hit number 472, she's going to go ahead and fill up her health.
Yeah,
totally
then,
understand.
Check the recorder lake, see what's there.
Oh, yeah.
Who's got money on door repairs? Let's see the door repair.
Well, okay. That's
nice.
a pretty important heart to find. That gives her mags, if she wants it.
Yep. Inadvertent whistle. I'll take her to 3.
All right, Flipheal is now going to clip over to the left just a couple of rooms away.
Okay, she's whistling back to 1. Oh, she's going for mags.
Mags, I think.
Yep.
There's the potion buy we kind of expected a little while ago. Screen scrolls can definitely be a little tricky when you got 7 blue dark nuts out for blood.
That's not even tricky, that's just painful. And here's the knife.
So I think this is literally Flipheal's last 2 overworld spots. Is going to find level 4 on the very last one.
You may be right. He's gone everywhere else except here, I'm pretty sure. But it is also good overworld exploration that I think really helps and saves runners or gives them the best advantage. If you can get around Hyrule without getting sniped by something, it gives you a great advantage.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Shaddy tells me is one of the differences you see between the good players and the great players is, wow, it sounds simple, just not getting hit.
Don't die. And get lucky heart or lucky clocks when you really need them.
That helps. Yeah, Flipheal's gonna fly through this. Well, may not necessarily fly because we've still got Wizrobes and we're still sitting on Green Tunic. That does not take much to evaporate this health bar.
No. It will disappear very quickly. And there's Ray of Light's wand.
Yeah, it looks like she's going to head up to Death Mountain. So we'll find level 7, but we'll definitely be a little behind here. She's going to find level 7 probably right around the time Flipheal is done with level 4 or close to it, barring any Wizrobian shenanigans.
Well, oh, my housemate's cooking dinner.
I hope it's good.
I don't know if it's good or not, but he set off the smoke detector.
Ah. Alright, so Ray of Light's gonna keep on heading to the west, I believe. Like Diesel said, it is pretty much in the corner here.
Yeah, it is the westernmost spot.
What? Oh, jeez, that's just all Wizard Pug, and there goes the health.
Yep.
Now, Flip does have a potion. I wouldn't hate a preempt, like, as soon as you see a Wizrobe, like, just use it. Especially a blue one.
It has happened.
Alright, good news for Ray. She saw the sail over the hint in the dungeon that has the raft, no less. So she now knows she's got to dig this raft out.
And, Flipheal. Getting a lucky fairy drop, too. Wow. All the way down to half a heart and manages to fight back using the arrows to avoid having to do hand-to-hand combat with Tektites.
This is definitely why you saw why we've seen Flipheal keep the large amount of money he had before and not spend it.
Yep.
We are handing out silver arrows left and right. Alright, so now...
You are here?
Funny enough, both runners now are actually in go mode at about the same time as Flipheal got the recorder, right around the same time that Ray got the raft. And that's the only thing they were missing. So now we just need to find them Triforces.
Patra's a little bit rude to Ray of Light, but she was eventually able to take him down.
Flip, I think, is heading back to 1. Or no, never mind. That's right. The 8 was right next to the coast.
Yeah. Oh, okay, he's going to 6. Yeah.
Yeah. Darknuts and Lyle's like, did you want to go into this dungeon with full health? Let us fix that.
Yep, that ain't gonna
Fast
happen.
7.
Very fast 7. Just a few minutes, really. Just because yeah, you had the very quick recorder, or not recorder, raft early on. Then she took down the Patra for the heart container and just moved a few more screens up and grabbed the Triforce.
All right. Ray now knows level 6 can be in only one of 2 spots. The rare occasion where the ocean raft spot is actually more convenient. And she'll be rewarded by finding level 6.
And here she goes, but Flipheal is a little bit ahead.
Yeah, Ray will have to get the Triforce out of 2. She'll know where it is. It was just bomb blocked out of it. And then does have to complete a good chunk of 5.
All right. Now, this trip in to 6 is going to be much easier with both runners having mags.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially with the Wiz Robes. You can just do that.
Do that. So seeing that T... Oh, no, never mind. They could have gone around down and left. I got it. Okay, I was like, does that mean there had to have been a transport somewhere? But no, not quite. Big compass pole.
Yeah, I think there's a few options there. Oh, hey, look, a stair.
Yep. Ray knows if that's an item, that's the Coast Heart. Sitting on this much health. We've already got mags. We've got the blue ring. We don't need it.
And in a race situation, this is not time to dawdle. This is time to run fast.
Absolutely. Oh, thanks for the bow hint. Oh, did Flipheal get blocked off and needs to look for a transport here? Good old segmented 6.
And it is a logical segment, it looks like. Well, that's a T room. Let's see.
Yeah, so...
oh, no, it's not a logical segment.
The room up and right here could not be bombed to the right.
Yeah.
And Leok, not being terribly friendly, we're going to use one of our potions here. There was a shoot room, that's what it was. There you go.
Okay. So yeah, logical block. Or not block, logical segment. And yeah, Flipheal is now ready for Dungeon 9.
Every time I hear that particular song, I'm like, oh, the flute song rolled vanilla. Without thinking that, oh, there's a set to vanilla. Okay.
Yeah, that is always a possibility.
Alright, into level 9. What are we looking to do here?
We are looking for 2 things and 2 things only. Well, Flipheal's looking for 3 things for sure. We are looking for, upon entering a room, that word life to change to the word roar, to let us know that Ganon is in a room orthogonally or adjacent to us, step down left or right from the room that we are currently in. And we are looking for a special door, not just any door, a special door, a shutter door. A shutter door that is in a room with only one shutter door, unlike the shutter doors that we're looking at right now, but in which, upon defeating all the enemies, it immediately does absolutely nothing and stays shut. Or if after defeating Ganon we enter a room that has a shutter door and only one shutter door. And upon entering, even with enemies, it immediately opens up. And of course, Flipheal is also looking for the red ring because, my god, man.
Yeah. Ganon does 4 hearts of damage with a hug. So 3 hugs and Flipheal's out of there. And we got the potion, so that'll help a little bit.
He can get himself an extra couple of hugs, but that's not a whole lot of hugs. The roar of Ganon can occasionally be masked by the roar of a boss, and that is why we have the new feature where the word life changes to the word roar when we're in an adjacent room. Very handy. What also is handy is for Goma to cooperate and not move out of the way of the silver arrows.
The BMOS detect as soon as you have a shot lined up. Like,
Yeah.
No, you don't got that. Oh, what's better than 1 Goma 2?
Oops, all Gomas. Oh, now hear that roar, see the roar? That is the roar. And the room went dark. This is Ganon fight.
Alright, just need 4 hits here. We got the magical sword. We get the stun lock on the first hit. No, take a hug. Flipheal had the potion ready immediately.
Good call. Oh, let's
2.
see.
There's 3. There's 4 silver arrows. Ganon is down.
Now Flipheal, all he needs is the special shutter door. Might also find a hint from one of the old men saying, hey, well, not that. Although, you know, sometimes... Oh, no, you will never be able to bomb from the lobby.
That could have been intentional if you had one path that's like sometimes when you have this room where it goes like left or right, left or up, and you go one direction and it just takes you out in one spot. You'd hate for the other path to take you to Zelda's room in like 2 rooms.
And let's see. We are looking now. All right. He's just looking to see if there's maybe any additional room that he hasn't checked. He does have a... Yeah, this one could push. Never know when you're going to have a magic staircase to Zelda. So... And I think it probably is time to go and do Zelda exploration.
Oh, there it is.
Hi, Zelda. How you doing? And that will give Flipheal the win. GG.
Yeah, official race time score time of 1 hour, 6 minutes, 14 seconds. Well done.
So here, congratulations to Flipheal, who takes Game 1 of this Best of 3 series against Ray of Light. See if we can get Flipheal or Ray into the interview.
Yeah, we'll see. Ray may still finish out the seed.
That is always their prerogative.
I know. I personally never have the race room open when I'm racing. I don't want that kind of stress.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And do see Flipheal in the green room. I'm gonna go check, see what's going on there. Oh wait, nope. I don't have to do anything. He has arrived. Welcome, Flipheal. Congratulations on your win. And Flipheal, if you are talking, we cannot hear you.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. GG's.
Hey, yeah, congratulations. So, let's see. Ray of Light, as you can see on the restream right now, is just now entering level 9. And, yeah, I would say, based on how this seed shaped out, you were able to maintain looks like some couple of small advantages throughout the whole run that you were able to use to maintain a lead. It was never a runaway, though. Ray did do a wonderful job of staying, pace for pace, even if not right on your heels. Definitely always threatening. So looking forward to game 2. I want to see how this series shapes up. But congratulations, nonetheless. It was well played, Seed. How'd you like the hints right out the start?
That was amazing. It took me like a minute to realize, oh, hey, wait, with like 100 gold or so, I can just, yeah, having all the hint knowledge in 3 minutes is just nuts.
It's all you almost never see it. Yeah, we're looking at this and I'm thinking, oh, you've got to go. You know, if you're playing the Seed, you see those, you've got to go and get them immediately, because if you don't, somebody else will. And Ray of Light, seeing the any key, that does mean that we were able to have at about the 40-minute mark full item knowledge, or with less than 40-minute mark. And I think each of you still had individually a couple of things left to know about for sure, but still you were both able to get to where you knew that, okay, yep, it's going to be Red Ring and any key in 9. Wondering, were you ever concerned about Red Ring being in 9 and not being able to get it earlier?
No, not really. I'm pretty comfortable without a ring. I mean, obviously certain seeds can be nightmares, and then you kind of wish you have one, but I'm not too worried. The only thing I was really worried about was, you know, I had a bunch of overworld deaths. Probably I normally wouldn't have this many, but there were just some that got me real good. Like when I screen scrolled to check the power bracelet, and then I got sniped from the other side of the screen real quick. Like that was so tilting.
Yeah, we were. That was one of the things we actually discussed, was that it was something that I think it did allow Ray to stay closer, because the overworld deaths, of course, especially when your starting point is far away from where you're exploring at the time, that can drive you to not get in a timely manner, or at least not what you'd want to be a timely manner, what you're looking for. In this case, I think level 4 was one of the last overworld spots that you ever checked.
Yeah, it was like it was a blessing in the sense that I found 2 and 5, and then I think I had a hint for 9, so it was only 4. But yeah, at the same time, then yeah, basically all I had left was that one, and I think vanilla level 2.
Yep. Yeah. Now we are seeing Ray here with a situation that she was very familiar with this whole seed, which is very few bombs.
Yeah, that was kind of like the main difference early on. Was Flipheal, you dove that level 8 and got a truckload of keys out of it, even though you didn't necessarily get like each of the items there. Ray did not dive level 8, and the first few dungeons she went through, she was key starved and bomb starved for quite a bit, and that kind of gave you like the initial advantage. Is diving 8 something, or even diving the later dungeons, something you like to do on your runs, or is that something where, given the hints and the white sword, you just felt like it was the right play to do for this particular seed?
In general, I like to at least do a little bit of the dungeon to see if it's, you know, the enemies and stuff. But that 8, I think like pretty much every room was a breeze. So I was like, all right, let me basically do as much as I can here. First dip, and like I said, it worked out well. And then, yeah, eventually, I remember coming back. I think I was gonna do 8 into checking 6 for 6, because I had the raft hint, and then I found 1, and then it messed me up a bit. But yeah.
Yeah, I think the only other question I would have, you kind of answered already, which was when you were sitting on max money, if you were considering the blue ring, just because of a couple of overworld deaths that happened. And, you know, Green Tunic can be pretty rough when you have like 3 Wizrobe dungeons like we had here. But yeah, you really managed that very well, Green Tunic, the whole way through. Is Patrick giving Ray a little bit of the business here? But yeah, do y'all have a game 2 scheduled?
Game 2 will be Thursday at the same time.
Awesome.
All right, great. Let's see. I might have to catch the VOD. I've got something going on Thursday, but still looking forward to seeing how this series shapes out. And Ray has her path. She's got a compass, and she has found her Zelda. And there she is, finished a 113.47. Not bad at all. And yeah. So let's see if oh yeah, I see her in the green room as well. So we'll have her coming on up whenever she is ready. And let's see here. There she goes. All right, welcome, Ray of Light, GG, and
GG's.
very nice, very nicely played. Still far better than I could have done. Congratulations. And we were discussing how the seed went. There were a few things that were significantly. Well, there was some differences that you had between the two of you. That, of course, obviously, as you can see, allowed Flipheal to take a little bit of lead. One of those was a dive in 8 that Flurry was discussing, was that allowed him to get a couple of big advantages. One, he was able to load up on keys that allowed him to not be so starved in his earlier dungeon exploration, and unfortunately, unlike what you were dealing with there.
Yeah, the only time that I really felt like I had problems with keys was 5. That was where I felt a little key starved. Honestly, like the big thing to me was abandoning Death Mountain at the start. I got the big secret and immediately went, okay, I need my blue ring.
Okay.
I stopped looking through Death Mountain just a couple screens away from 7. Had I found 7 before obeying, like had I finished just the Death Mountain checks, I would have had... I would have saved a number of minutes. Like, it would have been a much closer race.
And of course, you see, when you see 7, I think everybody kind of does the same thing. You're like, ugh, 7. But so this 7 was unusually friendly.
It was.
Yeah, you had the raft pretty early on. There was a patch regarding a heart container. Mm-hmm. And then just a few more screens up. In fact, I think that patch might have even been a key door patch. You might have been able to go around them and then get up to the Triforce even. So, very unusual for a patcher to be, or for a 7 to be so kind, but we'll take our wins where we can get them.
The best part of that 7, honestly, I thought was the hint in the beginning where he's like, step over or go over the water for the heart containers. It's like, oh, so I need this one. Okay, I guess.
Yes,
I had already figured that out before getting into 7, but that was because my 7 was so late.
Yeah.
We had no other checks to do after Death Mountain.
Yeah, but when we did see the sail over the water, we were instantly like, oh wait, that means raft is required. We're going to be digging this 7. And then
there was a hint about Goma being on the coast, and
there you go.
I checked everywhere else on the coast, so I knew by that point that it was the raft spot.
Okay, so yeah, that would definitely give you, especially if you're tracking those types of things. Not everybody tracks that, and you can.
I didn't write it down, but I noted it.
Yeah, so you can definitely identify little tricks like that, or things that the game might have been trying to tell you that you wouldn't otherwise so quickly pick up on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there were hints about Magic Sword on the coast, 9 on the coast, and Goma on the coast. I think those were from 3 of the hints that you could purchase.
Okay. Yeah. Well, they weren't.
And so by that point, I'm like, okay,
3.
well, there's still a lot of coast left. It's not necessarily the raft spot. And then once I checked Casino Corner, I knew that it was all I knew what the rest of the coast was.
And we did love that both of you actually noticed that you had the hint shops very close to start. You had early money, and within 3 minutes, you had both purchased all of the hints from the hint shops. Which one of the things I always try to do is just find out what advantages you're getting in the seed, and go ahead and press those advantages. And if knowledge is the advantage, absolutely go ahead and get that knowledge. And you both did that, and were able to put it to good use throughout the seed. So you didn't have to go and dig 5, for example, because would boomerang. No worries.
Yep.
Now, the bow and 8 actually was a little bit of a surprise. Ray, you picked that up first on your dig through, which was later. And
I think by that point I already had silvers from 2.
You did. And then, actually, Flipheal, you took a later dive into 2. But then we also noticed you had the, all right, yep, I haven't seen the arrows yet, or the silvers. I don't know where they are. Go buy the wood arrows, and then the very next thing.
Yeah.
The game knows.
The game knows. Game's got jokes, man.
But yeah, it was definitely one of those routing fortuitous things where you went after pulling the ladder from 1 to walk to check and get the coast item. Well, 8's right there, and you know the enemy set in 8 is super simple, and you went in and grabbed the bow. That looked like it could have been like a huge difference if you had put that out and checked the other dungeons for items. Well, the other one dungeon that we didn't know the item from.
Yeah. And how did you like the wand is hidden by a lake and it's at the forgotten spot?
Honestly, I keep forgetting that is part of the lake.
Yeah, we all do.
But I mean, again, I got to it so late that it just didn't really matter. I think the only time I used it was while I was panicking and trying to potion during the Patra fight at the end of 9.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I think I already had the silvers and the white sword, right? So, and I was already, I think, 1 from Mag, or I was like 1 from Mag, so I'm like, I guess I'll take this, but it was basically non-useful.
Yeah.
Sadly, the seed.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that is sometimes the way it crumbles like that. You just can't really figure out a way to put it to use. But oh well, it's not required. So we understand that you're going to be playing your next match on Thursday at Thursday 6 p.m. Thursday 8 p.m.
Yeah, it should be 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. All right. So be looking for that. And of course, if you are out there still listening and you would like to volunteer, you are always welcome to offer your voice or button pushing abilities if you have any. And I think if somebody like me can have a little bit of button pushing or voice abilities, I think anybody out here listening has similar abilities too. You can do it. Come on. Yay, come on. But do want to thank both of you, of course, for the great race, and want to give a shout out one more time to my partner Flipheal and to our tracker Kamian Renikai, who proved multiple times throughout this race that yes, he knows what he's doing much better than we do. So thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, we had to work him out pretty early with all those hints, giving us the item locations. I think it was 6 hints, 6 item locations.
Yep,
pretty awesome.
That was surprising.
Yeah, it's like, all right, where's 1?
Yeah, ladders in 1. I'm going there. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we'll be wrapping things up here. Any last thoughts the two of you have on this particular seed?
It was a fun one, and I'm hoping I can get some practice in and improve a bit to make it at least a closer race on Thursday.
Hey, we're looking forward to it. We'll see how you do. And Flipheal, I think that's throwing down the gauntlet.
Yeah, that's either way. I think it'd be a good one. So, looking forward to it, and thanks for the comms where you seem tracking. It's always a fun time.
Of course, always a pleasure. Thank you, both of you, and of course to our viewers in chat out there. If it weren't for you guys, we'd all just be talking to ourselves. And we'll see. Maybe on the SpeedGaming family networks, could be on Z1 Randomizer. Just take a look at that Discord and the challenge, and you'll find out one way or another where to see the next races and all the other races. But for now, I've got nothing else to say, so I'm going to tell everyone that in the sound of my voice, thank you very much, and stay safe and stay kind. We'll see you next time.